Now we'll be moving into the standing sequence. This is a series of poses designed to develop balance, strength and flexibility. So from where you are now, standing or sitting, come on to the mat, onto all the fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, flat back. Push your hands into the floor. Then from there begin to lift the stomach, the hips roll back and let the head gently hang down towards the floor. Then take the stomach down again, rolling up through the chest and lift the head. On an exhalation, go back to the cat stretch. So breathing out from the stomach, let the head hang. Breathing in, stomach down, head up. So quite simple. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. So each movement starts from the base of the spine and rolling gradually up towards the top of the neck. So inhale, cow, exhale, cat. On the next inhale, come forward with the right foot. So creating a low lunge here. From the low lunge, let the head hang and pull the stomach up away from the floor again, just like going into the cat stretch. Relax the back of the neck, tops of the shoulders. And then come back to all the fours. We do the same thing with the left foot forward. Head down, stomach up, cat stretch. The hands are rooting in to the mat. Relax the neck and shoulders. Staying forward with the left foot this time, just turn the toes slightly out to the left and bring the right foot forward, toes pointing outwards also, and you're making a squat here. Now I'll turn around so you can see what I'm talking about better. So feet are facing away, kind of a 90 degrees angle. So if you look at the feet, I've got a creaky floor, you might hear that. So balancing the upper body's weight on the elbows here. So you're not sinking down. Take the knees maybe slightly inwards. Begin to feel the power in the feet, especially under the heels. From there, we're making it slightly more challenging by picking up the elbows. Lift the upper body just very slightly so you can feel the buttocks and thighs working quite powerfully here to hold the lift so you didn't fall down and you didn't stand up too much. From here, hands to prayer, hands to heart. Now very gently begin to sink deeper into the squat. Find the comfortable end range here. And then we're just going to come very lightly up with the pelvis and down again. So creating very small mini squats, coming up and down again. Coming up on the inhalation, going down the exhalation. So things are starting to burn. Now coming all the way up on the next inhalation. Up to standing in the mountain pose Tadasana. So open the feet, hip width apart. The feet are parallel, so the toes are facing forwards. Visualize the side body, the right, the left side. Take the knees slightly back so they come over the heels. The hips slightly forward so they come over the knees. The shoulders slightly back, coming over the hips. Chin in, ears higher. And take the ears over the shoulders. So you feel this power rooting down into the earth, growing up through the legs, the spine, the neck, top of the head's higher here. From this place, inhaling, take the hands up over the shoulders in continuation of the vertical lines, the right side, the left side of the body. From here, sink the right hand, folding over towards the right side, stretching out the whole left side of the body. Plant the heel down, the left heel, Pull the left knee slightly back and folding to this side. Now I'm going to add a small challenge here, same pose, but bring the right arm up parallel to the left. It feels like you're holding a beach ball or something between the palms of the hands here. And bring both arms up. Keep the right arm in the sky and the left arm down here. And fold over towards the left side. Plant down through the right heel, pulling the right knee back, right shoulder slightly back. Just getting this nice opening to the underarm, the chest. And then when you find into the end range, bring up the left arm parallel. And just hang deep. It's like you've got extra weight here. We added an extra load, all the weight of the left arm joined. And then we come up from there. I'm just going to turn to the side here. So staying in the same pose, you can maybe see all the joints, hopefully, are lined up vertically over each other, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Feet still hip width apart. Now we're going to go into a chair pose, Utkatasana. So sink the hips, bend the knees, and just sit back like you've got an invisible chair or something you can sit on. Keep the arms and shoulders strong, palms facing. Now you feel the sort of challenge in this pose. Things are getting warm. Maybe things are shaking. This is exactly what we're hoping to achieve in this pose. And from there, just sink the arms so you feel the weight go out of the shoulders. Take the hands beside the hips. Lifting up the right foot, slide the foot back and ground the ball of the right foot. So now we're in a lunge again, a higher lunge. And from here, take the palms forwards and up over the shoulders. High lunge position. Now we're going to throw in a challenge here. We'll do a squat variation. So very slowly sink the right knee towards the floor. Not on the mat, but just kind of hover the knee slightly away from the mat. And then come back up to the lunge. So the knees going back. This time, lifting the pelvis and upper body, straightening out the front leg. So you're coming all the way up like a pyramid. And going back to the squat. A new variation is coming. So once the knee's nearly on the floor, see if you can pull the left heel away from the floor. So you can see here, and if you're trying this yourself, maybe you're wobbling all over the place, which is a good thing, good challenges. Now we're going back down with the heel, up and back with the knee here. This time, just turn the shoulders, turn the right heel, so toes face out. The arms are still lifting parallel. And then take the hands over the feet. The shoulders are over the hips. So going into the warrior two pose. So bounce your arms parallel to the floor. Look over the left arm. Look back over the right. Look back to the left arm. Turn the left palm up. Sink the right palm. And take the left arm up and over into reverse warrior pose. It's okay to adjust throughout the pose, getting into better alignment. And now we'll do the same trick with the arm. Right arm's coming up. Feel the ball, the beach ball, and reaching over. Now grow long through the front leg, the left leg, so straightening out the knee and hanging deep here. You feel a lot of stretch on the left side here. Then we're coming up again. Back to the warrior pose. So try and remember how it was the first time. Recreate this pose. Go down here to the left elbow over the left side. Pick or thigh. So up with the right hand. Turn the palm and take the arm towards the floor. So you can see my right side from the hand down to the heel should be One long, continuous straight line. This is the side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Now what we're going to do here is throw some weight in, add an extra load. So pick up the left elbow and then make the arms parallel. So this takes a lot of weight into the front leg. So feel the power in this one. And if you want, you can straighten out the front leg also. So hanging kind of like in a triangle pose. Come forward with the knee again, so we're coming out of this. And from here, keep your arms parallel and turn the shoulders over hips. So going back to the high lunge. From the high lunge, take the hands back behind the hips. Step the back foot slightly forward in and turn the toes out. So straightening the legs. Going into a pyramid pose here. So the hands beside the hips. And then folding from the hips. So hinging from the hips. Trying to keep flat back. Sinking down towards parallel to the floor. You feel the stretch behind the left leg. Keep the neck long, top of the head facing away. And the extra load is coming. So straighten out the right arm. Straighten out the left arm. Now you can feel what's happening. Try and pull the feet away from each other. Bring energy up through the legs. Just staying here, breath more. And coming up on the inhalation. On the exhalation, step the right foot forward and just hold the chair pose again. On the next inhalation, straining the legs, lifting the upper body. Exhaling, arms down alongside the body. So by now, you're feeling the breath and the warmth in the body. Okay, now we do the other side. So starting in the chair pose, from Tadasana, arms up, sitting back, looking down, top of the head's reaching up. So just staying here, feeling the weight grounding into the heels. From there, take the hands back behind the hips and step the left foot back this time, grounding on the ball of the foot. From here, arms up over the shoulders, fingers pointing to the sky. And now we do the same routine as we did on the other side. So very slowly sinking down with the left knee. Just before you end up on the floor, come up and begin straightening both legs. So coming all the way up to the full height. We're going back down again. Nice and slowly. This time, begin to lift the right heel, coming up onto the ball of the right foot. Try and keep your balance in check. Activate the glutes, the quadriceps, the shoulder muscles. And from there, coming up again. Now we're going to turn into the warrior pose. Turn shoulders to the right side. Bringing shoulders over the hips, hands over the feet. Look over the right arm, over the left arm. Don't make too long a step between the feet. Just long enough to keep your optimal balance and control. And from here, right palm up, left palm down. And kind of windmill of your arms back. Getting the deep side stretch. From the deep side stretch, bring the left arm up parallel, so both arms parallel. You can straighten the front leg and hang deeper towards the back of the mat. And coming back through the warrior pose. Remember the placements, the feet, the hips, the hands and shoulders. And from here, down to the underarm, over the right thigh, reaching up. And then turn the palm here, make the side angle. From the side angle, lift the elbow. Now you feel all the weight going deeper into the front leg. Parallel the arms, turn the chest deeper to the left side, reaching up through the arms, the shoulders here. Yep. Optional, straighten the front leg. Then we're coming up, folding front leg in. Now from here, turn the back foot, coming onto the ball of the foot, going back to the high lunge. And from the high lunge, take the hands down behind the hips. Bring in the back foot, turn the toes slightly out. So the pelvis is towards the front of the mat here. Hands alongside the body still. Ground the feet. And then gently begin to fold down towards the floor from the hips. Keep the spine, the neck long. Top of head's reaching away from the tail. So if this is enough challenge, just hold it here. If you want to add more weight, bring the left arm forward alongside the neck. Bring the right arm parallel to the left. So now we can feel the extra weight. And go back with the hands. Forward with the knee. Step left foot forward here. And hold the chair pose a breath or two. And the next inhalation, coming up to standing. Arms down alongside the body. Bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart. Close the eyes, take a long breath in. And out. Open the eyes and let the hands go alongside the body. So well done, everybody. That's the standing sequence. And I'll see you in the next segment.